Hello and welcome back to my series on using the Grackle Accessibility Checker tools for the Google Workspace. This is my last video in my updated series using the Enterprise upgraded version that we now have at Texas A&M University. Just to reiterate from my other videos, you will come up to Extensions, select Grackle Sheets, and hit Launch. You no longer have to install it yourself as it has been installed by our administrators. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And just like the free version, all of the remediation info will be here on your right-hand side. Specifically with Enterprise, you are now able to click the issue and it should either jump to the issue occurring in the document or it will pull up a dialog panel, say for alt text or things like that. So our first issue is that sheet name should be descriptive. Let's click this and see what this is referring to. All right, so it's saying that the sheet title here in this lower tab is not descriptive. So I'm going to change this and we're going to call this data collection. And let's recheck it and see if this updates. Great. For this sheets category, we are passing on all levels. Let's go down to tables and start fixing these issues. The use of merged cells is not recommended. Let's click this and see where this is occurring. So with this merge cell selected, I'm going to come up here to this drop down and I'm going to hit unmerge. And there we have it separated out now. Let's look at the second one. Okay, it's this one on the right-hand side. So same thing, keep it selected, hit this little drop down and select unmerge. And that broke it into 4, so that looks good. Let's recheck it and make sure we got all of them. All right, so our next issue is to avoid isolated cells. So I'm going to click in here, and this is going to highlight the title up here, and then the next one is the title over here. So the fix for this is kind of interesting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this title. I'm going to say Command X, and then I'm going to select the entire table, and I'm going to right-click it and choose Convert to Table. This puts it in a format that's kind of more native to Google Sheets, so it'll be a little easier to format this in an accessible manner. Up here where it says Table 1, I'm going to insert the old title. I'm going to click out of it, and let's see if this fixed the issue. Looks like we got that one fixed, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing on this side. Let's take that title, Command X or Control X if you are on a PC. Let's select the entire table, right-click it, convert to table, and then up here in the title, Command V or Control V. All right, and then let's recheck this and see if we fixed our isolated cell issue. Looks great. Coming down to images, we do not have any in this document, so we're all good on alt text there, but just know that if you did have any images, to make sure to add alt text to those. And that's as easy as just clicking into any images that are flagged here, and it will bring up a alt text dialog panel where you can add that alt text. For this chart, it's a similar issue. We are lacking alt text, so I'm going to click into this. I'm going to hit edit. This pulls up that little dialog panel, and I'm just going to put in a very rudimentary description, but chart descriptions should include all pertinent information for anyone who might not be able to interact with it visually, just so they understand, for example, this pie chart, each percentage and each category that is making up this pie chart. So I'm just going to put in some filler text here and hit update. Let's recheck this. Looking good on alt text. Okay, so our last issue is that high color contrast should be used. So let's click into this, and looks like we're getting this flagged in a lot of places. So I'm going to click into it, have it highlight where it's occurring. All right, so as you might guess, it's this black text on this dark background, and then over here, also this very pale blue text on the pale blue background. So I'm going to highlight all of the cells with the black text on the dark background, and I'm going to come up here to the text color. I'm going to choose white. It's kind of a safe choice for this color. Let's select these and let's go with black. Let me just select all of this. And let's go with black. That looks a lot better. Let's recheck this. Great, so we've addressed all of the contrast issues. Let's scroll up and see if anything needs to be fixed. Okay, so tables should have headers. This looks like it changed since we turned it into a table. Let's click into this. And now that those header rows have been designated, it looks like we are good. A few more notes. I'm going to come in here and add meaningful titles to all of these little header rows. So let's call this year. Let's actually delete this one out. Column, that looks good. Let's give this a descriptive title. Day, time. Now that I've added descriptions to each of the headers, it looks good. We are passing for all of the issues that were originally flagged, and everything is descriptive and good to go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been a good how-to on using the Grackle Accessibility Checker for Google Sheets.